Welcome to this week's Zentangle Challenge with me, your host, Laura Harms. And this week's challenge is a little different. It's an Amanda Day challenge, which basically is an Earth Day challenge, which was last week. So here I've got a selection of pens that I may or may not use on my tile. I haven't quite decided yet. So I have a 01 Pigmamicron in black and in brown. I also have a graphic one in case I decide to add some black. This is my Spectrum 8B graphite stick and my blending stump, which I love. Don't know if I'm going to use this, but it's a Zen stone, which is basically soapstone. And then I also have my jelly rolls in the new sizes 05, 08, and 10. So because it's an Amanda Day challenge, what I'm going to do is use recycled material for my tile. So here is a regular white Zentangle tile and my trusty scissors and the pizza box that we had for supper tonight. So using a pizza box or any type of like cardboard packaging is a really awesome way to get the tan tile experience if you don't have access to tan tiles. And I'm just going to use a ballpoint pen to trace this tile onto my cardboard packaging so I can find the size that I need, which is 3.5 inch square. And then just cut it out. I've also made my string sort of a sunshine string because we've had such beautiful weather this last week and it has been such a miserable winter, and everybody I know was outside all weekend and it was just gorgeous. So an added element to my Amanda Day tile is a sunshine string. You're going to notice that I am alternating between my brown pen and my black pen on this tile. Very much like the Tan Renaissance tiles, working on cardstock, like cardboard packaging, really lets you play with tonal values. So you have, instead of just black and white and shades of gray, you've got black and white and a middle tone, and you can highlight, and it's really a fun way to experiment with light and dark on these sort of brown colored tiles. You can see here I'm also trying to add a little bit of variety between my straight angular tangles and my more organic flowy tangles. I don't always accomplish it, but it's something that I try to keep in mind when I'm placing tangles next to each other, just to add a little bit more variety. And as always, in case you haven't noticed, I have sped this up quite a bit. It's about 6 times my regular drawing speed, so I'll just slow it down here a bit for you so you can see my regular. Here is also a little bit of real-time realness of me trying to think of what to put in next. Like, these tiles are definitely not planned out in advance. I'm doing them on the fly, and sometimes that involves me staring at the tile for any length of time trying to decide what to put into a space. thinking. Still thinking. Still thinking. Still thinking. Ah, there we go. Now this tile is almost finished. I'm just adding in a little bit of black here for some drama. And I'm just gonna go back into some of these tangles that I've already done and add a little bit more black. Add more contrast and sort of bring the brown and the black together a little bit more. And this looks great. But really, once I start adding the white, that's when it's gonna really start popping and be really visually interesting. I'm just using my 05 jelly roll here to add some highlights to all the places that I think need a little bit of light. And I'm putting it in all of these little bits because on this tile, even the brown is sort of its own color. So the white just adds more highlight to it. Now I'm gonna go in with my blending stump and my graphite stick to add a little bit of shadow. Some little sunshine rays. The shading really just adds so much more depth to the tile. It's really so much fun to see how it becomes instantly more 3D once you start adding shadows and then highlights in this case. And here I'm using a white charcoal pencil to add a little bit softer highlights in some places where I didn't want such a stark white. And there is the finished tile. And it looks pretty great and it's really fun, and I really hope you guys get a chance to try out this type of tile on recycled paper and enjoy your week. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment below letting me know what you thought, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep getting content like this. Thanks so much. Bye!